The budget grocery store started with humble beginnings when Anna Albrecht opened her grocery store, Karl Albrecht Spritzen and Lebensmittel, in Stonebreck, a low-income suburb of Essen, Germany. Not long after the end of World War II, her sons Karl and Theo took over her business and transformed it into the first discount store in the world. The brothers founded Albrecht KG in 1948, opening 4 stores in the local area not long after. The family as a whole were noted for their thrifty ways, obsessed with saving money. Theo was said to recycle used pencil stubs, wear old, worn suits, and renounce any form of luxury even after he had made his fortune. The thrifty conscious brothers devised a simple yet super successful business plan. They kept prices rock bottom by only stocking non-perishable items, quickly removing slow sellers from the shelves. To avoid paying expensive overheads and to build their business slowly but surely, Theo and Karl Albrecht decided to concentrate on developing a chain of small stores. The compact store's popularity spread through word of mouth. The Albrechts kept costs down by refusing to pay for advertising. By 1950, they owned 13 stores in Germany's Ruhr Valley. In 1954, keen to innovate, the entrepreneurial brothers made retail history again by opening Germany's first self-service store. By 1960, Theo and Karl Albrecht owned 300 stores with an annual turnover of 90 million, or £18 million at the time. They had a massive disagreement though the same year. The brothers split the chain into 2 separate groups after falling out on whether they should sell cigarettes. Theo headed Albrecht Discount Nord, which sold cigarettes in the north of Germany, while Karl became the CEO of Albrecht Discount Sud, or the south, which did not. In 1962, the brothers, who were still working together despite their disagreement, decided to name the groups Aldi Nord and Aldi Sud, taken from the first 2 letters of Albrecht and Discount. Aldi Nord took over the stores in the north of Germany, while Aldi Sud became responsible for stores in the south. The border between the two became known as the Aldi Equator. The two businesses became financially free, legally separated in 1966. By this time, there were over 200 Aldi Sud stores in Germany. The Aldi Group made its first forays into international waters in 1967, when Aldi Sud took over Hofer, an Austrian grocery chain. Aldi Nord joined when it expanded into Belgium in 1973. In 1971, Theo was kidnapped by a disgruntled lawyer called Heinz Joachim Olberg and his accomplice Paul Crow, and held at gunpoint. A ransom of £1.4 million at the time was paid, and Albrecht was released after 17 days in captivity. As money conscious as ever, he tried to claim the ransom as a tax-deductible expense. Possibly as a consequence of the kidnap, the Albrechts had become extremely secretive about their private lives, and Forbes dubbed Theo more reclusive than a Yeti. The last photo published of limelight shining Theo Albrecht alone dates way back in 1971, a day after he was released by his kidnappers, and the last picture of the brothers together was published in 1987. Aldi had expanded to the US in 1976, opening its first store on American soil in Iowa. There are currently 1,300 Aldi stores in the US. In 1979, a trust headed by Aldi Nord's Theo Albrecht bought trendy discount chain Trader Joe's, which now operates 475 stores in the US. After the Iron Curtain fell, the Aldi Group enjoyed massive fast-paced expansion in the reunified Germany. The group expanded to the UK in 1990, opening its first store in Birmingham. Aldi now boasts over 550 stores in the UK, and a new one opens almost every week. By 1991, the Aldi Group was operating stores in 8 European countries and the US. Over the next 3 decades, the Aldi Group expanded to Ireland, Australia, Spain, Slovenia, Switzerland, Portugal, Hungary and Poland. It's not all been plain sailing for Aldi. In 2010, Aldi Sud pulled out of Greece after just 2 years, having invested 670 million in the Greece expansion. In 2010, Theo Albrecht died as a very wealthy man. He was ranked by Forbes as 31st richest person in the world, with a net worth of 11.8 billion. As well as operating Trader Joe's in the US, Aldi Nord looks after Aldi stores in northern Germany, France, Spain, Denmark, Poland, Portugal, Belgium and Luxembourg. Aldi Sud is responsible for the Aldi stores in southern Germany, UK, Ireland, Australia, Switzerland, the US, as well as the Hofer chain in Slovenia. When Karl Albrecht died in 2014, he was the richest man in Germany with a personal wealth of £13.9 billion. Aldi now operates over 10,000 stores in 18 countries worldwide with a staggering turnover of £40 billion and is now one of the biggest supermarkets in the UK.